What is going on, you guys? And today I'm bringing you another set of methods. These are 3 really simple methods to make you a ton of coins. If you do enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like down below. If you use any of the methods, make sure to subscribe. Of course, check out my other videos and turn notifications on. But without further ado, let's get into it. So guys, the first team we're going to be looking at, a pretty simple one. I've got them written down on my phone as usual. We're going to be looking at a League 1 side, someone we don't really go near much. Obviously, League 1, not a great league. There is only one team, and that is, of course, the team we're going to be going for today. So we're going to go for gold players, and you're literally looking to pick them up. Ah, that would have been a good snipe. That's really annoying. You're literally looking to pick them up as cheaply as possible. So let's have a look what the minimum is looking like at the minute. We do want to make sure that we don't pick them up while working out the minimum buy now. So as you can see there's one for 950. I think they're 900. Wow, okay, so these guys are coming up and selling pretty fast. 1.4 is where they're sitting. Let's have a look. Any 1.2, 1.3. So they're selling at 1.4, which means an EA tax of 70 coins. So if we go down here and pick anything up that comes up, we will make a decent profit. So let's see. First one we get, Diallo. Okay, so we can sell him on for 1.4. Nice little profit there, and you want to sell these guys on pretty quickly. I believe they're in marquee matchups for another 24 hours for PSG. That's something that's probably pushing them up a little bit in price. Their price will remain up a little bit after marquee matchups is finished, probably a day or so, because obviously the market has like a lesser supply of them. A lot of them have been put into the marquee matchups, so that will stay in effect. And then the method will still work, because as you can see, like a lot of these players are non-rare. So players like Choupo-Moting, or whatever his name is, I can't pronounce that at all. He will still stay up in value. We're going to put him up for 1.3, a little bit cheaper for the non-rares. Pablo Sarabia, that would have been a ridiculously good snipe. But all you want to be doing, guys, is picking up every card you see, because even after marquee matchups is done, what you got to remember is there is obviously League SBCs this year, which are obviously going to keep consistently clubs like PSG, Man City, everything like that. All of their cheaper cards aren't cheap, because obviously they're in a ton of SBCs, and everyone wants to buy the cheapest ones. No one wants to make a League SBC worth like 200k. So you obviously want to be going for as cheap as possible. Obviously, I can't pronounce his name, but Chupong, or however you say his name, is one of the only strikers that you can obviously use for a PSG other than Mbappe, Cavani. Obviously you're not going to use them, and obviously you can do position changes, which isn't a bad idea, but obviously position changes do cost a lot, and sometimes it is unfortunate how much you might have to spend on them. We're going to pick up one more card hopefully, and then we're going to move on to the next method. It was pretty easy, this method. I was actually surprised. I tried it yesterday and we did pick up quite a few cards, but I only did it for a minute or so. So I'm quite impressed that it's actually been easy to make sort of decent profits. I'm going to see if any of them have sold on. Maybe so someone's sold on already. We'll have a look before the end of the video just to see who's sold on by the end of the video, and we'll try and remember who's from today's sniping and who's not from today. Okay, so it doesn't look like they've slowed down a little bit. 1.3, Diallo's going up. 1.4, are they still sitting? They are still sitting at 1.4, but there's not many of them. So we're going to go for one more, and then we will move on to the next method. Come on, we can get one more. Go on. Diallo, lovely. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next one. Let's have a look. We are looking at the Bundesliga, and then we're going to be looking at the Portuguese league. So a couple different leagues that we don't usually check out. Obviously, got to diversify now the year's going on. Obviously, we've done pretty much every method under the sun at this point. So we're going Bundesliga, and we're going to go for, got 2 teams that we can go for. We're going to go for Gladbach first. I believe they're going to be a little bit easier. So this is probably the lower budget one. And then let's have a look. 700, 550 would have been a snipe. Let's have a look. Okay, so we'll click and list him up for about 800. So this is obviously a non-rare method because of the team. You've got to look at the teams with methods like this. So obviously PSG, it's not going to be a non-rare method. You are going to be looking at a little bit more. Let's have a look. 700, 700. We want to go for 650 and below, because you can obviously pick non-rares up that low, and it's the easiest way to make sure you're going to guarantee yourself profit. We're going to go for one other player in this method, and then we've got 2 more teams to look at. We're going to try and get through them quickly. Don't want to make the video too long for you guys. I also want to make sure it gets uploaded before I go boxing, and make sure that I don't miss and upload it around 8 again. Can we get one? Can we get another one? Is there just not going to be any more showing up? Are we going to be finessed by the method? Let's have a look. We want to get this one done quickly so we can move on to the next one. So probably searching at that isn't the greatest. I'll give it another minute, and if we don't manage to pick one up, I'll give it sort of 30 seconds. We'll move on to the next team. These methods are obviously ones that we're going to try and go through quickly. I don't want to hold you guys up too much, so it doesn't seem like those ones are showing up. So we're going to go for the other Bundesliga team here, which is going to be, let's have a look. I believe it's Hoffenheim. Is it Hoffenheim? Am I saying that right? Nope, definitely not Hoffenheim. With this one, let's have a look. I think we'll probably go gold again and then go about there. What are these guys showing up at? 800, 750, 750. Right. So if we go down to 750, there's these, and there's one at 700. So we can probably snipe at 650 and make profit. Let's see if we can pick one of these up at 650 pretty easily. That's the aim. Got one straight away, 400. Missed it. That's unfortunate, but you can see they are coming up. Okay, straight back in. Missed that one. That is once again very unfortunate. We can get, I reckon we can get one of these a little bit easier. Obviously, as you can see, there two listed pretty quickly. Okay, so there's nothing at 700, so the 700 ones have been sold, which is good news for us. Let's have a look. So we're going to go back to 650, try pick up at least one before we move on to the next method. I know I'm doing a bit quick fire with these methods, but I want to get this done quickly so I can actually get the video out on time. Premiere Pro has been absolutely finessing me recently with the amount of time it's taken to process. Come on, we just want to get one more, even just to find one would be nice. Okay, they've gone up a little bit in value, so 800. Okay, we'll go for 750 and hope that we can get one below 750. We don't really want a 750, but at this one I'm just going to try and get a snipe out of this method. Come on, give it. It is annoying. We'll put him up for 850. He will sell on. It's not great profit, but it is obviously an okay snipe. We're hoping we can get out a little bit more from this next one. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. I don't know if you guys prefer this format to the format I usually do, which is a little bit slower, take it a little bit easier with each method, try and get a couple cards. Obviously, we're kind of doing a bit quick fire here. If you guys do prefer that, please let me know. If you prefer the old way, let me know. I can change it up pretty easily. I'm in a little bit of a rush today, so that probably is why. We're going to try and go for the final team, because obviously we're not managing to find one of these at the minute. Oh, as I say that, 750. To be fair, I think we'll be able to sell these on for 850, so it's not a huge profits on those ones, and you do want to be getting better snipes. The ones we missed would have been the ones you really wanted to get, which is a shame. But we've got the last one that we're looking at today is, I don't actually know where the Portuguese league is because I never look for it. So is it that one there? It is that one there, and we are looking for, it's that one, isn't it? It is it? Yeah, it is that one. Let's have a look. 700, 700, 600. We're going to look at the counterpart for this one, which is SL Benfica, and these are all pretty dirt cheap usually. Let's have a look, see if we can get them. Okay, so 500, is that one going to get sold? Okay, so that's selling. 600. Okay, so realistically you want to be picking these up a little bit lower than that, so about 500. Let's have a look. So you want to really be getting mid-price snipes on these. We're going to actually have a look. I'm just going to check what the price of the Porto players was. Could you get them? Let's just see which one's more expensive, Porto or Benfica. Okay, so 600 there, which means, well, how much, is there many more cards? No, 600, 700. Okay, at 700 there's only one card, so what we want to do is pick that one up, get him listed at 7. Why do I have him in my club already? We're going to get him listed at, let's have a look, not at 9k, what's going on here? We're going to get him listed at 750, and then we're going to pick up anything under 650, because as you can see, there's one card there, and we can probably get a decent snipe, hopefully. We're only looking for one because the video is getting on a little bit, but I hope you guys appreciate it. We've got 4 methods in the video. Obviously, The latter three are literally, it is just odds on what you get. Obviously, as you can see there, nice little pick up there. We can put him up for 750. A lot of these are more just about how many cards are being listed. Some of it was obviously unfortunate with some of these methods where you, ooh, that's a little bit better. You can't really determine how much is going to get listed sometimes, which is unfortunate. We're going to have a look before I do end the video at what has sold on already. Surely, I was going to say, surely not another one. Right. We're going to go for one more snipe, and then that'll do us for the video. Because Porto was a little bit more generous than the last two, so that's always nice. What we're going to do is we're going to pop off here, show you guys what's sold on. So nothing sold on since the first method. So those are all the things from the other day. I'm going to have to look at this, and I'm going to have to pick them out on it was right. So Chuk Pong sold on for 1.3. He sold on for 1.4, and I'm sure there was another one. I did think there was another one, but we'll get the Diallo sold, and we'll also get these guys sold. So if you have enjoyed the video, make sure to slap a like down below. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.